Okay, this is Mark from Direct Pool Supplies. We're just going to do a little short lesson here on how to set the time clock. This is a Grasslin Time Clock, a very common unit used in many different types of salt chlorinators that are on the market today. Now, if you're just unsure on how to set the time, all you do, the time of the day is set at that arrow there. That's facing around the 2 o'clock mark on a clock. So say for example that there now is hitting on the 13, which is 1 p.m. in the afternoon. If you want the clock to turn on, if the time of the day is at, say for example, 1:30 of an afternoon, you just turn it slightly there. So that's the time of the day that you set it there. Now if you want the pump to turn on at say 6 p.m. tonight, what you need to do is come around here to 18, which is just there, and you want the pump to run for 2 hours, say. You want it to run from 6 till 8 o'clock at night. You just push those tabs out. So as the clock comes around, the pump is going to turn on there at 18, which is 6 p.m, and it's going to switch off at 20, which is 8 p.m. Now you can do that as many times as you like. If you want it to come on a couple of hours of a morning at 6 a.m, you just push those out at 6 a.m, and that's going to turn off at 8 a.m, from 6 till 8. So it'll come around, it's going to turn on at 6 and off at 8 a.m. Always only turn the clock clockwise. It will not turn anti-clockwise, you will damage it. So again, you just come around here, say it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you just put the clock in, you just turn it around till 13:30, which I've just gone past it again. You just set it at 13:30, which is 1:30 p.m. So you set that there at the time of the day, whatever time it is that you put the clock in the unit, and then it will turn on at 18, which is 6 p.m, and turn off at 20, which is 8 p.m. This little switch here, sometimes you use this switch, sometimes you don't. Your unit may have one in it, may not. All the units now will come with this switch anyway. This is just an override switch. It will turn the pump on at a time that the time clock isn't running the pump. So if you want to just turn the pump on any time to do a backwash or whatever, you just flick that switch up there like that, that will turn the pump on. Back in the middle is auto, and down there is off, so nothing will happen there as the clock goes around, that switches it off. So generally you would leave it in the middle, which is auto, just always leave it there. Some chlorinators use this switch to manually override it. Other chlorinators have a separate switch in the unit where you can turn the pump on and off. When you're removing the clock out of the unit, make sure that you mark where the wires come off. It's very important that the wires go back on where they come off. And that's about it. If you've got any questions, email us at sales@directpoolsupplies.com.au or give us a call on 1300 Pool Shop.